A very warm good morning to all my dear students. Welcome back to our English class. I hope you have enjoyed your vacation. It was a wonderful celebration, must be, no, at home with Christmas celebration along with the New Year. So now it's the time to study, no? Because we have very less days left for our annual examination, and you have already given your exam today. Hope you have done it very nicely. In English also, try to read all the content, listen to the videos which I have shared with you, and learn the story again and again, um, which will be going to help you when you will get the question paper. You can easily able to solve the answers. Okay, so read the lessons thoroughly. That is what I can suggest you for your examination. So now let us begin with our term 2 syllabus. The lesson which I am going to teach you today is a play, a drama, and here we will be coming across with a mysterious characters, where the things are in a mysterious situation, and a person cannot able to analyze what is actually the scene behind it. So the name of the topic is Beware of Mikhailovich. So here it is a a creature, and every person is trying to make the newcomer, the person who is wishing to stay in that very house, they are trying to give a caution to them that you have to be aware of Mikhailovich. Now who is Mikhailovich, that we will be going to read. So this is something very mysterious. Okay, so before starting with the lesson, let us go with some of the words which are given in our table. So let us start with the word, and once I will be reading this word, you will be able to understand how to pronounce the word. So after reading this, we will come across the use of syllable, and the according to the syllable, how the pronunciation of the word has to be done. So like the first word is our furnished. So what we did, we divide the word according to the syllable. So when we break the word, we got fur and then nished. So two syllable sound word. Coming to the next word, gangster. So gang and stir. So here again we divided the word into two syllable. One is gang, A sound, and stir, E sound. Then coming to the next word, regal. Again the word is divided into two part, that is re and gull. I will be going to tell you the meaning also, but let us know how to pronounce these words. Okay, so the third word is mustache. You know what is mustache? Your papa must be having it. So mustache. Okay, again we are dividing this word into two parts, mush and tash. Then coming to the next word, fireplace. So here we have, you will find that this particular word is a typical word, and this word can be called as a compound word. If you have studied about the compound word means when we have two individual words which has its own meaning, no, and when we combine these two words, we get a third meaning of it, that is known as the compound word. No, so fireplace, fire is fire and place a particular area, but when we join these two words and we made a compound word, we get a new word, that is fireplace, a place where people are burning fire. This was basically done in the olden times when the electricity supply was not there. No, even in the hill stations, if you are visiting to the hill station and you are paying a visit to the hotels or the guest house, you will find that a particular place is there where the people used to burn the wood in order to keep the area warm. So that is what the fireplace is. Then scratching. So this is scratching. Again we are dividing the word into two part according to the syllable. So the syllable is scratch, again A sound, and ching, I sound is there. Then the next word is grocery. So again division of the word into two part, and the last word is acquaintance. Acquaintance. So this is the three syllable sound word. Okay, how it is three? We divided the word, we break the word into three fragments, that is acquaintance. No, so A sound is there, when, again A sound is there, and then tense, again A sound. So these are the words which are out of 8 words we get only one compound word, that is fireplace. The other words are two syllable words, and whenever we have to pronounce the word, we have to break the word according to the syllable. Then only we will be able to pronounce the word correctly. Okay, now let us because we'll not able, the story is quite lengthy, so we'll not be able to complete the whole story. So I will be going to touch the initial part of the story, and let us read that. But before going with the story, let me tell you the words meaning of it. So the first word which we read was furnished. Furnished means an area which is provided with good furnitures. No, furniture. So provided, furnished means provided with furniture. Second one, gangster. So what is gangster? Gangster means a person or a member of a particular group, and the group which belongs to the criminals. So they are known as the gangsters. Then regal. Regal means in a very royal manner, in a very gentle, very nice manner. So that is royal manner. Then next is grocery. Grocery, we are acquainted with this word. Grocery, where the supply of food, meat and vegetables are available. The supplies are done. Then the fireplace, which I was talking about, a compound word, a place which is designed to light a fire to keep the room warm. Then the next word is acquaintance. This is a three syllable sound word. Acquaintance means a person whom we know, but not very, the person is not very close to us. We are acquainted with that person. That yes, we know this person, but we are not very close to that person. He is not or he or she is not very close or near to us. Then the next word which we will be going to read is the word that is worn out. Worn out means something which is not decent, which is shabby. And the other word which we'll be going to read now is rug. Rug means a kind of a carpet, a floor covering. Okay, so let us start reading with the initial story. So here let us read a funny drama piece about the mysterious character named Mikhailovich. So who is that? That we'll come to know at the end of the story. So the setting is that a cozy living room in a cottage in Russia with a fireplace at the back, two easy chair and a sofa with a center table are the only furniture in the living room. So you can see this room, and they have shown you the picture what is fireplace, and along with that the furnished room also. So this is a setting is in Russia, where there is a small little living room, and in that living room it is in a cottage of which is situated in Russia, and there is a fireplace, along with that two easy chair where a person can relax, along with a sofa, and a center table was placed there, and along with that a old worn out rug is placed on the floor close to the fireplace. So a dirty, a shabby carpet is placed nearby the area where the fireplace is there. So now let us come to know about the characters. So we are having in this drama we are having total 5 characters. The first one is Satish Anand, second one is Meera, third one is Aditya, fourth one is Yuri, and the last one is Valentina. So who is Satish Anand? So Satish Anand, a man of 40 years, and he is Meera's husband. Now who is Meera now? Meera is a woman in her 40s, and she is Satish's wife. So husband and wife, Satish and Meera. Then comes to Aditya. Who is Aditya? Aditya is the 9-year-old son of Satish and Meera. Then Yuri, a Russian landlord, a person who is having that property. So they are the landlord of that area, and that lady is known by the name Yuri. And the last one is Valentina. It is a Russian cleaning lady, a lady who is a maid servant, you can say, a lady who is coming to clean the house, like we are having the maid at home. So these are the 5 characters, and let us begin. So Satish. This is a lovely and beautiful furnished cottage. We were lucky to get it. It's really cozy. And now when they entered into that particular cottage, in that particular room, this man was very happy, and he expressed his feeling to his wife, and he said that, wow, what a wonderful, beautiful furnished cottage we got, and we are really very lucky that we got such a cozy room here. Then Aditya, sitting on the sofa, the boy of 9 years old, he said, I'm tired and I am also bored. And then the boy said that I'm tired of this long journey and now I'm bored also, that shifting here and there, and I don't like any charm in that. So Meera said, sitting on the chair, don't worry, I'm sure you will make lots of friends at a school. And now they have shifted to a new place. So with this line, we come to know that this family has shifted to a new area, and that is why the child is not happy. He is bored because he is not having friends around him. He is missing his friend, and it is a totally new setting for him, and that is why he is saying that I am tired now of shifting, and I am tired of the long journey. And then the mother tried to console the boy by saying that I know that I am very sure that you will be going to make friends here also in the school. Aditya said, I am cold. And then Aditya said, now it is very cold, it is very chilly, so I am cold. He said, I don't know whether I will be able to do so or not. Then Satish said, moving to the fireplace and warming his hand, he said, come closer to the fireplace, it's warm. As Aditya said, it is a very cold area, so he said that I am feeling very cold. And then father, he suggested his son that, why are you sitting far away from the fireplace? You please come nearer to the area where I am sitting, because the fire is there, and let us sit here and you will feel quite warm here. So Aditya, not moving, he said, I'm hungry. The child was not wishing to come nearby the fireplace, and he said, Mama, I'm hungry now. And Meera said, just wait for a bit. Yuri said, Valentina would bring some groceries very soon and I will make you a sandwich. And then she said, okay, don't worry. And now she told the landlady, she said that don't worry, I have already sent the maid to the grocery shop, and she will be going to bring some groceries, and once the grocery will be there, we will be going to make the sandwiches for you. Satish said, Meera, come here. I want to talk to you about something. And then husband called the wife and he said, you come to me. I want to talk something very urgent here. Meera going close to him. Yes, what is it? Meera questioned to her husband. Then Satish said, Yuri told me a strange thing. Before he disconnected the call, he said, beware of Mikhailovich. I don't understand what he meant. And then he said, husband disclosed the things to his wife, and he said that Yuri is when I was talking to Yuri told me something very strange about something, but I couldn't able to talk to her because the call got disconnected. So what something was been conveyed by Yuri to me, that was beware of Mikhailovich. So now Satish is saying that I did not understand what Yuri was talking about whom Yuri was talking, that who is Mikhailovich. Meera, shh, don't tell Aditya here that. He might got scared. And then the wife at once she stopped her husband and she said, don't let Aditya hear all this, otherwise he will get scared of it, that because Mikhailovich, what is it? Nobody was knowing about it. Aditya, I heard you. Who is Mikhailovich? And that small innocent boy of your age, he said, no, I heard you said something about Mikhailovich. Who is that? So out of curiosity, the boy made the question. And then the father, with a forced smile, nothing, son, he just replied. He gave a plain reply to his son that nothing, we are not talking about something very important. So today we will read only till this part, and in our next class I will be going to continue with the page 34. Okay, so by the time you read the content and prepare well for your examination. Okay, so take care of yourself. May God bless you.